Hello and welcome back to Mars. I'm Mick, we're playing Stationeers. Now we have been playing with rockets. And I've run out of something. Run out of steel. Oh gee, that's actually not a problem. I've got plenty of resources. Resources have not been a problem for quite a while. There you go, you run out, have 1,000 more, not a problem. Which only leaves me with 3,000 to 3,500. That's all. Running low. But now our base has been fully green lights. That's good. We're all good. Now we do a bit of a check-up before we go. Check all of my filtration systems. 95%. Oof. Might need to think about changing them. It's only been 480 days and I've almost used 5% of a filter. That's the way you do it. Now our plants are all going good. I have pulled out my potatoes because I've just got an absolute shit ton of potatoes. And my fertilizer is still going. So I put in a garbage disposal just here just to speed the disposal of them along. I suppose I should just put up a switch so I can automatically just chuck them straight into there, shouldn't I? That might speed things up. But anyway, it does speed things along. We've still got 100 or over 100 in each of them, so they're going along nicely. I've switched one of them off and we're still keeping up with it all. So my plant genetics did well to make all them work. We have got a full lot of that stuff growing. You're looking for some poop. I really don't need more soy. Probably switch you off for the time being. And probably you too. I'll poop you up ready to go. Plenty more sugarcane. Everything else. I've got a huge garden here and I just don't need it. I can't sell the stuff. Got the plant and nutrition mod on and I still have such an excess of food here. I can't even sell it all to the trader. Trader's not interested. But anyway, I'm staying fed. That's the main thing. I have got a ton of flour in there. I can just live off bread. I can spoil myself actually. I've got plenty of sugar and cocoa and everything. I can live off chocolate cakes now if I really wanted to. So just take you as a traveller. Oh well. Want some bread, kitty? 72 days without blowing something up, if you don't count the cat. I can't blow the cat up no matter how hard I try. Right, so I was up to probably something. It was probably in my backpack if I remember. Well, yeah, we had some rocket suggestions in the last video, so a little bit of success. As soon as the door opens, here we go. I'm just out here in time for night time. Well done, well done. But I set up an IC. Now I haven't been able to hook it up because I cannot figure out how to get any of the rocket information out of this thing. Well, as it turns out, you don't have to. Because once you've got the uplink connected to the rocket, then computers, fuel, so we've got fuel tanks and logic uplinks, my engines and everything, they just appear because this network is connected to the rocket logic network. So I can just put a chip here and the data link will, strangely enough, link the data networks between the two rockets. So I can just put something down here. I don't need it on there. So that's how that one is done. I haven't been able to figure it out, but yeah, it's all done. Today I would like to get our rocket link up and actually build a ground station. Whoopsies. Up here. Well, that's not connected to anything. It doesn't really matter. I do have some pipes so I can hook it up. So this is my This is my pressure-fed liquid engine. This is meant to be the Rolls-Royce of engines there. I've just hooked it up with oxidizer and volatiles, and I don't need you there anymore. So you no longer required. Bye-bye. I have figured out how to get around you. So I suppose as long as I have it always connected to the data link, if I gave a separate link for each rocket, I should be okay. If I switch off or lose power to this one, then the rocket will have no internal controls. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I may just put this back because it's probably a bad idea. So I'll put it back in there. The rocket controls of the engines could probably be fully independent in here. I'll leave that there just for now. Because if the power goes out down here and the uplink fails, then the control circuitry will fail and the rocket may just go into explodiness. But now, what I want to do is a ground station. So I could just put in a switch. I'll flick a switch and it can set all of these things to connect, and I could probably use the fuel fillers as well. So it can hook up, you can check the tank, see how much is in it, and then instead of using these things which are super slow, I could put in these things which are super fast and will probably explode everything. I can get rid of them, I can put in them. I will need to be able to sense what's in the pipe, so I don't explode the pipe, and probably know how much is in the tank so that I can fuel the tank up correctly. So then when I disconnect it, it can suck all the fuel back out of these lines and away from the rocket. So when the rocket explodes, it doesn't burst my pipes and drain all my fuel. So that will be our task. So I will need to control the pumps by 2. I'll need probably a sensor on the pipes by 2. I'll need to be able to connect all 3 of them. So that's 7 items. I'll need the flight controller or the avionics. That's 8 things. And the avionics will know how much fuel's in there. It'll know the battery charge. I need to hook it up to 8 things. So I'm a couple of pins short. So I'm going to have to do a bit of a trickery to get that in there. Now I need a electronic pipe analyzer. Awesome. I'll have to go get some of them then. That might make it a bit easier. You are cooking. That's good. You are done. So 4,000 litres in there. You have 3,500. I still have 32 megapascals in there to try and blow into here. Yep. Which I could probably do. Right, so that's going to stop that liquefying pretty quickly. Uh, 20 megapascals, 27. Oh, is that all going to fit? It will cool down as it goes in, so I better squeeze more in there than what we think. That's all going to have to cool down. Awesome. Um, 40. Probably can, but it's going to make lots of noise. Yeah. So that's another 40, so I should get another couple of thousand litres. That should fit. It should all fit. I hope. Right, so I I've got the volume pumps, the turbo volume pumps. I need the analyzers. Okay, so I need 3 liquid analyzers. And we should be good. Right. Is that all we needed? I've got the pipes. Yeah. So yeah, will come out of you. You'll buy 3, not 20.
Trader vessel.
Oh, shit the bed. Okay. Thank you for that. You're not buying the stuff I want, but I'll do it anyway. And one more. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yoink. Now, who have we got coming in?
Trader vessel incoming.
Yep, sure is. Yep. Now I put a switch up here so I can switch the light off and stop the announcement. Now I have got interstellar implements. Yeah, why not? What crap have you got? It's a small one, medium one. Oh. Contacted. I must have already contacted you before. Yeah. So we have batteries. Ah, yeah, you're just tools. Crap. Well, they never go astray. Are they single? No additional information.
Trader vessel landed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if that's for a whole stack of them, well, no, it can't be. I'm buying 41 stacks. That's too cheap. Anyway, and you want that? Well, you can go away. I'm not going to do that. And right. Now I got my pipe analyzers, so I can now you off. Probably pump you back on those two. I don't think you've got anything in there. Nope, nothing. You have got 800 litres out of 1400, 300 litres out of 800. So yeah, I could probably mess around with those pipes, not too much of a worry. So what I want to do is take you lot off. I can grab. I'll just take them apart. They were pumping fuel over to the other test stand for the rocket. So they're not required anymore. I can put them in you. And you. Because these turbo pumps was very quick in fueling it up. These things are as slow as piss. So yeah, let's go for expedience over caution. That is always the plan that works best. So I want to Event. Yep. Now you can go into there. You can go into there. I think I'm outside and I'm going to be careful where I put stuff. Now I can de-pipe you. 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 I can put down something that I'm not going to trip over. Up. Which is you. Which is you. You could go down either way and you pick the wrong way. Well done. So, which way are those controls facing? Arrows. Put the arrows facing me. That's probably it. 1, 2, 3. So now I shall need pipe you up and put down no. There we go. So there, I can cable you up, can cable you up, can cable you up. Cool bananas. So you there, you go into there. I can put in you to there, you to there. Right. Now, let's get to the important bit. Ah, pretty. What do we want? Red. You and green for you. Awesome. Awesome. And awesome. So that'll tell me how much is in the pipe. They should be free flowing. So when I got 20% in here, I should have 20% in my tank. So that will allow me to control how much fuel is going in there and will allow me to sort of pump that full and not explode the pipe as well. It would be kind of a little bit wincy bit handy. Whoop. You can go there. Yeah, that's going to be ugly. Right. Not well planned, but hey. Right, now I need to get power to both sides of you. Ugly wiring. I think we're up for. Okay, I can deal with that. Where there's a... That'll do us. You... Yep. Need some more of them. I do. Oh, one more. Okay, I'm going to need to get some more cables now. That's just awesome. And they take ages to print. But we're all hooked up. Nope, put that away. Right. You go to there. Go to there. You can go into there. You can go into there. Now, I should, once I hook power up to it, be able to just now pump everything out of that. Volatiles, liquid volatiles. Liquids in there is no liquids. That is easily just quickly pump that out as quick as you like. And I haven't got power for that one, so I'll need to get power for that one. Right. So you're now going to take ages to cool down. Yeah, because I've got a lot of stuff in there. As long as you are not condensing, which you are. Turn, whoops, wrong way. Turn you up. That should get rid of the liquid in there. That'll reduce the pressure. And get rid of liquid, because this is all operating at a little bit warmer temperature now, because I have just overwhelmed it by chucking in a heap of stuff that's, well, a lot warmer than it should be. You'll be doing nothing. Yeah. That's just got to cool down now. And that'll take a while. But we're good. So you have almost gone liquid. Yep, we're back to good again. Okay. So now we were building cables. Get the cables. Fine, I'll go get the cables then. Stop nagging me. Do I have any cables over here? I don't suppose I'd be that lucky. Nope. Okay. More cables it is then. I do have the fuel one hooked up, so I can just use the fuel one at the moment. Nothing, plenty of light cables, no heavy cables. Yeah, it probably does need to be heavy cables. That's all hooked up to the rocket pad. Cables. Give me, I don't know, 100 of them.
Trader vessel incoming.
I don't suppose a trader vessel would have any. That'd just be too convenient. And where we go? Right. You orbiting oxygens. No. Actually, what are you going to buy? I don't suppose you're going to buy food. Yeah, landing pad obstructed. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. He'll flinch first. He'll flinch. He's not going to flinch. Oh, that was a bit bigger than I thought. He's crazy. Hello. Yeah, I don't want any of that. To sell, I have got. Oh, well, I'm not going to get you one of them. You want a cardboard box with muffins. You're not getting chocolate. $350 for a chocolate cake. You're an idiot. You're really going to pay that much for a cake?
Trader vessel landed.
I could make a cake for that cost. But they're my cakes. Go away. Right. Up. Oh, jeez. Yep, they do that. Right, so now the fuel one is hooked up. So I could hook that one up. So the rocket, I'll have to close these things. So you need to, well, we'll figure out what they are. So I need to, I'll need a switch. I'll need a lever, probably put a light on there to tell me when it's connected or not. So I'll need to hook up to the lever as well, and the light. Holy crap, that's what, 10 things I've got to hook this up to now. Awesome. So I need, put a light in just there. I don't have any lights. I've got some lights. I've got the cables on the way. I need a wall to put up temporarily there so I can put up the light. I need a lever.
Warning. Pollutants detected.
Huh? Oh shit. So if I grab a wall, lights, 9. Oh, yep, there we go. A 1. Well, that's more than none. So let's have some more lights inside, I think. Lights somewhere. Do I need a switch? And them. Lights. And switch. Memory. I/O. Nope. There's them. 7. Not quick enough. Our switch. Got the lights. One of them. And we're good to go. Ooh. Damn, what happens when 2 rockets... How do I hook up 2 rockets to this? The pumps are controlled by the switch. I have a switch for each rocket. And they're all using the same pipes. Sounds like a problem for future Mick. Right. So I shall want... Yeet. Grab you. You can go away. I want to put a light in just there. Where's my backpack? So if I put you there, I should be able to put a light LED onto there. And my switch can go just there. Maybe I'll turn it around so they don't interfere with each other. I don't want that blocking the light when it's up. That's better. You. I grab you. Oop. You're both connected. Nice. If I switch that, they're all connected. You now go away, Mr. Wall. Yoink. Okie dokie. So I need the switch. Well, first just set up the switch to activate those things. So I can put you on. How am I going to control them? I might just use the device variables on them. Okay, this is going to be awful. So I shall need to define the... Were they umbilicals? Umbilical for the power. I'll have to put these as constants because I'll have to use the device hashes. The umbilical for fuel and define the umbilical for oxidizer. And well, may as well do them all then. Switch, IT switch, and define the light. Okay. And I don't have my doodad, which will actually tell me what those things are. So let's make another trip inside, shall we? And I want you. Got power, cool. So we have, thank you, light, LED, 114 B4C, light, 4, what was it? B4C, was that it? Here's the capitals matter in them. We'll just make sure. Okay. Right, so we needed that one. The switch is invisible. One for BAB, which is $1 for BAB. I need the umbilicals. Right, I put that away. I'll grab my notepad for them because I need power umbilical.
Trader vessel incoming.
I might have to switch that off. That's going to get annoying. So you are power 107 FC7. You are the oxidizer. You are 107 FD9.
Trader vessel incoming.
And you 107. That's a 0, not a D. 107042. That is the fuel. Alrighty, that should be all we need. And right. So we have for the power 107 FC7. For the fuel is 107 042, and for the oxidizer it is 107 FD9. Right, so that should be all of them defined. So I should be able to use them using our save device. And I'm going to go switch that off. Appliances, oxygens. They're the same ones. Appliances again. Right, if you're just going to find the same shit over and over again, that's not helpful. So, you get switched off. The only problem is I've got to go all the way in here to shut it off. Yoink. And you. And up the elevator. And off you go. That'll save me a lot of power. What if I bring me rocket stuff up here as well? Well, then I just have to run a long way to use my rockets. Well, I suppose I got it. Once I automate it all, I could bring it all up there. And now, while I'm here, did I need anything? Too late. And off we go. Now we've got all of them. They operate based on you have open 0, open 1. Okay, so 1. So we want to change the open. So open 1 is connected. Yeah, okay. I just want to read whatever's on the lever. So that'll be 0, so it'll be disconnected. That'll be connected. Right, so it's going to read whatever's on the lever and write that straight out to the... Well, that's pretty easy. So I shall need to have a start and a yield and load into R0 from load from device into R0. I need to load the open. The switch is open, isn't it? From the switch open, and just we'll basically save that straight into the other ones, don't we? Save a device to umbilical power. Let's not get too carried away. Open R0. Jump to start. Export you. If I switch that on. Oh, I can reach them, but I can't reach the on-off light. Oh, piss. So I shall grab you and yoink. So now that is should be disconnected, which it is. And yoink, that should connect it. Which it is. Okay. So I can now point that to the other ones as well. Sure, if I copy you, you for the fuel and the oxidizer. Right, export that. That is connected. They should all be connected, which they are. Yoink. And they all disconnect. Nice. Okay, so that's that bit done. So I want to put something to the light as well, should I? I'll switch the light on. So save device to the light on R0. Confirm. Export you. We are not connected. So that's back to front. Did I not export that? Why didn't the light go off? Up, dumbass. Try that one. Okay, lights off. Disconnected. Oop, she's connected. Alrighty then. Now I need to refuel my rocket. So now if I have my fuel tank, That's got 5,000 moles in there. Oxidizer tank. Right, that's because I had to pump that out. That's right. You. Right. I pump all the fuel out. Everything pumps out. All our fuel should be pumping out of here, which it is. Left with 800 mole. That must be just the gas, I'm guessing. Unless I've got a tank disconnected in there somewhere. That's the wrong one. Try that one. Yeah, no liquid in there. That's a lot of moles. Oh, I've got 1,000 moles in that one. Okay, I've got actually a lot of moles of volatiles in there just in gas. Oh, because I've got a lot more tank in there, haven't I? Yep, that's right. So I had to get the the oxidizer a lot denser than the volatile, so I've got a bigger tank in there, so it will store more in that. So it's out by 800 mole. Okay. So maybe my math was correct, and it's just the liquids in there that are doing that. So now I want to read the amount of fuel that's in there and adjust them, switch them on to fuel it up to that fuel. So I need to know the avionics, which I can probably get from there. I've got avionics. Name hash. Does it have device ID on here? No. So does it stay the same when it lands? Oh, okay, that'll be interesting. It should be. They can't change it each time it sort of comes back. That'd be silly. Right, so switch that off. Disconnects all of that. I'll just hook it up to here. So I'll hook up the avionics to that one. Which I will have to name because I'll probably have more than one of them. Rocket avionics. I don't have the other one hooked up to the circuit yet, so only one rocket is connected, so there should only be one avionics. I better go name it. So I shall want alias, the avionics to D0. Okay, so the avionics can tell us avionics should be able to tell us the moles. Well, it's down here, so I'm guessing it can tell us the moles of fuel and oxidizer. Or not. Total moles. 0. Total moles of what? Mass, dry mass, weight. Okay, maybe that won't tell us. Okay, so my fuel tank is telling me the total moles. But that's the total moles including all the pipes, not just what the tank is. Oh, so where the hell is that number coming from? Not coming from the engine. Can't be. New. So, not coming from there. Not coming from the avionics.
Waste tank caution.
Right. Nitrous. That doesn't even know. Got 100 litres in there. So if we look at our, where are we? Ratios. That's ratio of nitrous oxide. That must be in the rocket burn, perhaps. Or do I actually have to connect it first? That might be a plan. Right, now the avionics. Does it know? Knows the weight has gone up. Ratio water. Power, survey chart. I don't think that thing knows anything about the fuel that's in there. Okay, so it looks like we're looking at our fuel tank, our oxidizer tank. So that one should have in there, does that have a ratio? Ratio of 0.5. That's not how full it is. Do I have anything to tell me how full it is? I'm going to have to go with volume of liquid. Okay, that's what I'm going to have to use. So if I grab the fuel tank and the fuel tank and the oxidizer tank, oxidizer tank, fuel tank, oxidizer tank. There's the fuel tank, D1, and alias the oxidizer tank, D2. So I should be able to read them. And I'll need the pumps as well. I'll need the pumps and the... Okay, well, let's just go with the fuel first, shall we? Right, so we shall define the fuel fuel pump. Now I'm using capitals for the ones that I have to use a device name for, and the lowercase for the ones that I don't have to. I can just use the not use the device one for. So that's my reasoning between these ones. Define fuel analyzer. So my fuel pump is U, which is, I need U. Fuel pump 11451E. And I've forgotten it. 11415E. Is that it? 51E. Nice dyslexia. 560. I'm lost. Five, 1 and 14560. Right, so we've got those two on there. So I shall want to say I'll need to get the, actually I just need the pipe, don't I? I don't need to know the fuel tank. So I'm just going to put it in as a percentage of what it is. Okay, so can I get the pipe? Where do I get that from? Do you have the pipe volume in there? I do, 1340. And the volume of liquid. So I can get the volume and the volume of liquids from you. And so load device from the into R0 from the fuel analyzer. We want the volume, and load device into R1 from the fuel analyzer. The volume of liquid. Okay, so now we want to divide R0 equals R0, which is equals the volume of liquid, which is R1 divided by the total volume, which is R0. So that's a ratio that's in there. So I want to then put that to the pump. So I'll have to set the direction of the pump to be forward. So, once again, I need you. I'm guessing that's a mode, is it? It is a mode. So I want the mode to go to 1 when you're set to 1. Okay, that's all right. So save them. So we also want to, down here, well, we'll do it here. Save device to the fuel pump mode R0. You switched. And now connect you. You switch back the other way. Excellent. You're doing what you're meant to be doing. Now, I want to get that. I shall save to the DB housing setting. There, 0, so I can see what that value is. So that value is currently 0. That did export, didn't it? Okay. Because it should be 0. Now it should not be 0. It's not 0, 0.2%. So it is 2% full. So now that setting is out of 100, I'm guessing. So, can I hear pipes creaking? No? Yes? No? My imagination? Okay, fair enough. Just the voices. Right, so that is all connected. So now I need to switch the pump on. So the setting is out of 100. So I need to have our set point. So now I shall need to say subtract. R0 will equal, we want it to come on when it's low. So we want the set point first, which we'll put, I'll put to 0.2. And minus the current setting. When it's below 20%, it switches on. We only had to 1%, didn't we? 2%. So yeah, let's put it to 10%. So that should come on when the pressure is, or the volume in there is low. So we should subtract that. That'll be a very small number. We need to be out of 100, so maybe multiply that by 100. So if it's 1% low, it'll come on at a speed of 1. Okay. Right. And save to the save device to the fuel pump setting R0. Export that. My fuel pump should be set to 8. And it goes down as it fills up. Okay, so that should be filling that up to 10%, which it is. So if I switch that switch now, that'll just reverse the direction of it. If I flick that switch to off, do I want to switch off the chip? And I've got no way of switching that back on again. So I want to then switch it, when I disconnect it, I want that to switch and suck everything back out of there. And the rocket will be ready for launch. Okay. So you are over 10%. You have switched down to 0. Or near enough to 0. You want you. Your setting is 0. You're just making noise to annoy everyone. Nice. Okay, so now, how about if we say load from the fuel tank, load into R0 from the fuel tank, the it says be the volume. No, it's the volume of, whoops, try again. I want to find out how, if it's full, and then change the light to a green when it's full. So volume of liquid, and we say divide that by the volume of the tank, which is 250, and I should say set greater than
waste tank critical.
Oh, okay, that's important. You crack that off. Okay, problem solved. Where was I? So set greater than or equal to if the current fullness is greater than or equal to set R0 if the current ratio is greater than our set point, which is 0.1. So select R0 based on R0. If it's true, It is greater than 1. Color green. If it's not, if it's less than, color dot red. That should be fine. I think that's just a UI error. And we can save to the device of the light. Color 0. Confirm. Export you. Nope. It did export. Did not. So I saved by device. Damn it. Did it again. Green. So we're green. Awesome. So now if I change my fuel filler upper level to 20%. Export. Should go red. The pump should start up. We get to 20%. And then it should go green again, which will tell us that the tank is full and I can disconnect it. Getting there. Maybe I could make it a bit quicker. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit over full. 4, 5, 8, 5, 6. Come on, you can get there. Bear in mind, this is the pressure in the volume of fullness in the pipe, not in the tank. So it might have to go a little bit over before it gets a green light. And you're just going to slow right down. Well, it's being very careful not to overfill it. Yeah, it'll get there. So I might want to speed you up. I've got to write it to do you as well. So I can just copy that program and do that. Right. And I still don't know how I'm going to evacuate those pipes once I disconnect it. But we'll get there. That's getting very... Okay, so how about, say by 200. Made a tiny difference. It's been super careful. Anyway. But, alright, so I have to copy that code to there, and I might have an automated refueling. Well, there you go. Well, that's about time, isn't it? Well, that was an uneventful day. I didn't blow anything up. But that's about all we got time for today. So until next time, happy building. See ya.